Good morning. Good morning. What are you doing, Ripley? Ripley thinks there's something in that bucket for her. I got that bucket. I got a persimmon tree over here. I'm gonna go pick some persimmons and see if the donkeys and sheep like it. So there'll be donkeys and sheep in this video. Try to get them at least on the weekends. But yeah, look at this. It's chilly out this morning. Feels like a fall morning. Gonna get the fire going tonight, maybe. Get a little fire going. Need to do so much stuff. I just spent the last half hour looking for my bathroom bag. That's what I call it. Family calls it my man purse. You see, when we were little, growing up, Dad had this bag. Had all his bathroom stuff, everything in it. He had everything in it you needed. And me and my sister Holly, we would tease him about it. Now I have one. I've had one for a while, and I lost it this morning. I lost it, and I was about to go crazy because it has. Look at me, Holly. Look, I have one. Yes, nothing in there for you, Ripley. There are no treats. It just has my shavers, my razors, my deodorant, a bunch of soap from hotels, things like that. But it wasn't in the house, so I drove in the office thinking it was at the office. Wasn't in the office. Then I started to panic because I keep Tracy's patches in there that I change every 3 days. And I started to panic. Finally, I get Tracy up. I'm like, where the heck is my bag? I can't find my bag. So did somebody put it somewhere? And finally, I go out. It's sitting on the four-wheeler in the garage. So, you end up being like your parents, whether you want to or not. Now, I know some of you will probably be thinking, I don't want to be like my parents. My dad left us when we were little. I don't want to be like him. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you grow up with your parents, both your parents, or just one of them. You know, I've been fortunate enough that my parents have been married 40-some years. I think 40-some. Look, I got my Owl's Nest coffee cup. That you, whether you like it or not, you become your parents. And so I am more and more becoming my dad, which is a good thing because he's a good man. So yeah, I've got my bucket this morning. Got my bucket. I was waiting for it to get a little bit light. It actually just got light. Got my bucket, and we are going over here to get some persimmons because I usually hate these because I usually just run over them with the mower. I know a lot of people in town like them because they make persimmon pudding. But I'm gonna go see if the donkey and sheep like persimmons. I think they're tart. I don't know. See, look, here's one right here on the chair. This is a persimmon. Nice and a little firm, a little squishy. I think that's exactly how people want them. So if anybody needs persimmons, I have a tree full of them. Tree full of persimmons. I don't know if you can see them. So we're gonna go get some and see if the animals like them. So, they're mushy. Better pick the ones up here. Better go get a ladder. I think the ones on the ground are all mushy. They are. So, anyway. Oh, sorry about that. Did you see that? Every once in a while in my videos, you'll see these jump cuts. I try not to make them too obvious. Like sometimes if I don't put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I get a text or a call, or my alarm goes off, where's my ladder? Yeah, I've got to do this today too. Clean out that thing. So anytime I get a call or whatever, it stops the video and I have to restart it. And then I have to use iMovie and splice them all together. And iMovie was making my videos all scrunched down and little and square, because I take them in portrait, which I'm still trying to decide whether portrait or landscape. It's easier to take them in portrait because I hold my phone that way. But I found out, I was like, I didn't know why it made my video so small. And so I did a internet search. And it was an easy, quick fix. Is when you go in to import your videos, all you gotta do is pinch them and make them bigger. So, all that time I was making little videos, and it took me 2 minutes to figure out and fix. So, let's see if I can fall off this. And so, yeah, so when I get interrupted on the video, I have to actually go into iMovie and splice them all together, which is fine. It takes easier. All right, here we go. Look at this. Let me, so this is a persimmon. Oh, no, I just dropped it. Here we go, here's another one. See this? See this? That's a persimmon, and they're kind of getting a little squishy. So I think that's when people like making persimmon pudding out of them. So we gotta go a little bit higher. A little higher. I better put my bucket, see if we can't film and pick these at the same time. So it feels great out. You know, I don't know if I bought this app that lets me pause and restart the video, which I can do that, which is what I do at the beginnings. I usually take a quick video of something in the nature in the backyard and then pause it, but I can't flip it like you can like when you go live with Facebook. And it's maybe because it's the iPhone 7. You know, I have an iPhone 7 and they've already came out with, oh, don't fall. Came out with the iPhone 8, and then fell. And then the 10, or the X, whatever you want to call it. And now they just came out with the 10S, second edition, and several other ones. So, I hope they like these, because I'm going through a lot of trouble to get these. Kind of hard to hold a camera and a bucket and stay on the ladder, but I'm pretty coordinated. So they skipped the iPhone 9. They skipped the iPhone 9, and a lot of things in technology, when they come out with a really big release from the last one, they will just totally skip a version like that on purpose to let you know, hey, this is a big change. Or they waited too long and didn't come out with for the 9, so they just completely skipped it. I remember, like, for example, when I was a kid, we grew up on this little addition on the side of town. It was kind of isolated from the rest of the town because of the highway. So we had our little addition on this side of the highway, and then the rest of the town was over on the other side. And so we were kind of isolated growing up just to our little street. And it was a subdivision back when they started making subdivisions. And you had all your friends who were up there. But at the end of the street, they started dumping a bunch of dirt from development from somewhere else. And we had these big dirt hills that formed at the end of the street. And if you had a good bike, like a BMX or a Huffy, you know, we would go down to the end of the street, we would jump the dirt hills. And there's an apartment complex at the end. You'd have to start in the apartment complex. Somebody look to make sure there's no cars. Go across there, zooming, and hit the dirt hill. Whoosh. fly. And I remember this one girl, she got a brand new bike and she was gonna let me ride it. And man, I was flying, hit that, poosh, and I landed. I was like, whoa, I felt like I was flying forever. And we would rate, you know, from 1 to 10, how far you got. And I said, how far did I get? She said, you got an 11. I was like, 11? Woohoo! So that's kind of like, you know, when you have a big technology release that you skip a whole thing, you go out way further. So I don't know. Anyway, I think that's enough. They may not even like them. If they like them, I'll give them some more tomorrow. So let's go up and see the donkeys. Told you there'd be donkeys in the video, so we'll pause this and go up and see the donkeys. All right, so a little chilly riding up on the four-wheeler. So we're here. Come here, donkey. Come here. Come here, Becky. Come here, baby. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, you want to see what I got? You want to see what I got? Talk to me, baby. You want to try one of these? See if she eats it. Look, here comes Jack. You like that? You like that? Yeah, like little candies, isn't it? Like little candies, isn't it? So let's see if we can prop this up here like a show. Come here, guys. Come here. You guys want to try? Come here, Jack. Look at. All right, these like little candies. You want to try one? You want to try one, Peter? I think they like them. You think they like them? Come here. Here you go. You like them or no? Come here. You want one? You want one? Look, there's the little sheep. Here. Look at the little sheep. He's the same one that was like staring at us when we had the apples. Come here, little buddy. Come here, little guy. Let's throw him one. See if he likes them. He says no. No, he don't want to try it. Jack does. Look at Jack. He does. Look at him. He's trying to get his nose in here. He's trying to get his nose in here. Here you go. He wants one. Hey. Who wants one? Who wants one? Now they're spitting them out. Now they're spitting them out. They're like, I don't know if I like these or not. There you go. I don't know if they like them or not. They keep spitting them out. They kind of eat them. They kind of spit them out. I hope persimmons are okay for donkeys. So, oh well. There's your donkeys for the day. I don't think this little guy will let us get close to him. Be careful walking behind these guys. They'll kick you. They kick each other. I've never kicked me. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, little guy. Yeah. What you wanting? You wanting another one? Persimmons are kind of a hit. I think they like the apples better. But, oh well. Oh well. These are my little buddies. It's hard to tell these two apart. Except Becky has, it's okay, Becky. She has a little spot missing hair on her back and her butt. So, yeesh. Don't bite her. Don't bite her. Jack is the youngest one, and he's the stud. He's the stud around here. I think they're done with the persimmons, so I guess I have to start bringing apples and pears. There's a pear tree down here. So I didn't have really much of a topic today. I was going to talk about teenagers again. Probably talk about teenagers a lot. Anyway, have a good Saturday. Be nice to everybody. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And keep on keeping on. Hee-haw. Hee-haw.